What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be doing a review of the Fuji XT2 Pro battery grip by Meike. So first, look inside the box, we can see that we get the Meike battery grip. We also get a wireless remote, and then we also get a nice lens wipe that comes with it. Now, taking a first look at the aftermarket battery grip, I must say that I am quite impressed with the quality. You can almost tell that the material used on the battery grip is almost exactly like that of the Fuji XT2. Now, if we take a look at the back buttons on the battery grip, we have all the main buttons that we would use on the XT2, including a boost mode that comes with it. We have a joystick, an AFL button, an AEL button, and the rear dial. Now, if we take a look at the right side of the battery grip, we can see that we have an FN button, the quick menu button, on and off switch, the shutter button, and also a front dial that you can slightly see in this video. Now, to actually enter the batteries, it's quite simple. You don't have to completely turn this and it pops right out. You enter your two batteries and then it slides right back in. Now, a big downfall to the XT2 is that it only comes with a mic input, a USB port, a mini HDMI, and a controller input. But luckily the battery comes with a micro USB as well as a headphone jack. Now, this thing is extremely hard to get off, so I kind of popped it off real quick just so I can show you, but it's definitely tedious to get it off. And then there you can see on the right side, we do have a headphone jack that works. And then we do have the micro USB port on the left. This is a way that you can charge the two batteries inside, but there is no battery indication to show when that the two things are charged. And one downfall that I did find to it is that you cannot plug it directly into a power source. So you couldn't run this camera off of an outlet or even like a portable battery. Now, to enter the batteries, it is quite simple. These are just two Wasabi batteries that I ordered off Amazon. You can get the Fuji batteries, but these have worked quite well with me. They snap right into place, and if you take a close look, you can see that there is two little ridges on each corner in the upper left hand corner that helps it slide right in. That way you know which way the battery is going in. Now, this is the pride and joy, I think, in this battery grip package, which is the wireless remote. It runs on two AAA batteries that snap right into place. The only downfall to this wireless remote is that once the batteries are placed in, it automatically turns on and there's no on and off switch. So just be very cautious of that. Make sure you take them out every time you're done using it. Now, if you want to use the wireless remote as just a wireless remote, all you have to do is half press it until the green light turns on, and then once you fully press it, it will turn red to indicate that the picture was taken. Now, if you hit down on the arrow twice, it will take you to the intervalometer. This will give you the delay, the long, the interval, and end for the number of shots. In order to set these, I'll show you exactly how to do that. So once you hover over delay, you have to make sure you hit set fully. It's a little hard to push. Once you do, the number 2 will blink. This is basically like a self timer for the beginning of the intervalometer. So I'll set it for 3 seconds. Then when you go to long, that is how long the actual exposure will be set open. So I'll set it for 10 seconds. And then the interval, which I'll go to, is how long it will take to go between the first shot, the second shot, the third shot. So I'll put it on 5 seconds. And then the N for number of shots is going to be how many shots total you want in the sequence before the camera stops taking pictures. And I'll just set it to 5 for now. And in order to start, you just hit the play button and you'll see the countdown come down. And now the red indicator shows that the shutter is open for 10 seconds. It will shut off. And then the interval will go for 5 seconds. And then the shutter will reopen for 10 seconds, indicating all 5 shots that were taken. And if you want to stop this at any time, all you have to do is press the pause button. Now, the best feature about this is also the bulb mode. But in order to put your camera into bulb mode, you have to make sure that your shutter type is set to mechanical shutter and not electronic shutter. Another issue is make sure that your aperture ring on your Fuji lens is set to a manual and it's not set to auto, and then make sure that your camera is in bulb mode. Now, the tricky part is if you just push the button for 1 second, it will literally just take a 1 second picture. Now, you have to hold it for a number of seconds in order for it to actually go into bulb mode. 3 seconds is not short enough. I found that about 4 seconds was that perfect sweet spot, and you could see it ticking down on the screen. Once that 4 seconds was up, you can let go of the shutter button, and now you can see that the indicated time on it is showing for how long the shutter will be for the bulb shot. And then just push it again to end the shot. I definitely think the battery grip is beneficial. It gives my pinky a little bit something more to hold on to, as well as giving me access to all the controls that I need. Especially in vertical mode, I have access to every button and it's not awkwardly turning my wrist to the side, and the grip definitely feels exactly like the Fuji. One problem I did find though is that when you go to loosen it, it does tend to get stuck and you have to flip it around and pop this off. I don't know if it's because it's brand new and it still needs to be broken in, but that does get a little bit frustrating. All in all, I think the Meike battery grip is a great investment, especially with the wireless remote at half the price of the Fuji. I know it's not weather resistant, but if you don't shoot in the rain, the snow, and the dirt quite often, you really don't need that feature, and getting the wireless remote is an added bonus. So I would highly recommend checking this thing out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out more videos. Peace.